Hi, I'm Lenny from B&H, and today I would like to talk about the Panasonic Lumix DMC-GF2, the smallest and lightest interchangeable lens camera in the world with a micro Four Thirds sensor. The 12 megapixel live MOS sensor is sensitive to 6400 ISO, and now with the GF2 you can shoot full 1080 HD video with stereo sound. Panasonic has redesigned the GF series cameras to be extremely easy to use. If you're used to an advanced point-and-shoot camera, you'll feel right at home. The DMC-GF2 body is a little bigger than many advanced point-and-shoot cameras, but the 4/3 sensor is many times larger than the biggest point-and-shoot camera sensor. And because the sensor is big, the pixels are big, and they produce a much cleaner image. For this reason, the pictures you create with the GF2 will be much higher quality than even the best point-and-shoot camera. The control of most of the camera's function revolves around the 3-inch touchscreen, which has replaced the mode wheel. Panasonic has created an intuitive, fast touchscreen interface that will allow you to take total control. The touchscreen is designed to work naturally faster than the mode wheel, since when you are taking pictures you're always looking at the display. It feels natural. Just press the screen and change your mode. It's all right there in front of you and at your fingertips. This GF2 touchscreen gives you super control over where the camera focuses as well. You can just touch the subject you want to focus on anywhere on the display, and Panasonic's new contrast detection AF system will grab that focus fast. When you press the Q button on the DMC-GF2's touchscreen, you can see your shooting settings and make changes, including focus adjustments, metering parameters, or the quality of your photographs from JPEG to RAW files. Then you have the video quality selection section. The DMC-GF2 offers 720p HD video capture in 2 different formats, Motion JPEG and AVC HD. Then if you want to shoot full 1080 HD, you have 2 different qualities in the AVC HD codec. Panasonic gives you a ton of control here, and serious video shooters are impressed with the quality of the video in the GF2 because of that big 4/3 sensor. Stereo sound is recorded using the 2 microphones built into the top of the camera. Now, if you're a more experienced photographer and you never use touchscreens, you may not enjoy looking at the pictures you have taken with the GF2 by sliding your fingers across the images. Sometimes they don't move and it can slow you down. For these folks, Panasonic does give you a set of mechanical controls on the back of the camera. And it really helps to look at your images by pressing the left and right buttons around the menu set button. Plus, instead of spreading your fingers on the image to zoom in, you can zoom in and out of the pictures using the thumb wheel. When you choose a mode, let's say P for program, you can see a little animated display that indicates that when you push the thumb wheel, you can adjust exposure compensation. If you press it again, you can control the aperture and shutter speed relationship. One of the most interesting uses of the GF2 thumb wheel is to control and select the GF2 shooting filters. Here, the thumb wheel works with MyColor mode and with the defocus control slider filter to allow you to experiment with your images. I always like to play with the vivid mode in MyColors. It will get you some super saturated photos. Now, a useful new filter is the defocus slider that works with that thumb wheel. This defocus slider will soften the background to help you make a better portrait. You can see here the Panasonic Lumix GF2 we are using today has the 14 to 42 millimeter kit lens with the OIS or optical image stabilizer built into the lens. A micro 4/3 camera like the GF2 will accept any micro 4/3 lenses made by any manufacturer. And because the 4/3 sensor is exactly half the size of a full-frame 35 millimeter sensor, you multiply the focal length by 2 to know what the sensor actually sees. So our 14 to 42 millimeter lens gives you a 28 to 84 35 millimeter equivalent angle of view. The micro 4/3 camera world is very involved in adapting these cameras to accept lenses from almost all camera manufacturers. There are many mount adapters made from Panasonic, Olympus, Novoflex, Bauer, and others. Older lenses will not have modern contacts to translate lens information, and even new lenses are unlikely to communicate happily. For this reason, you have to expect to work manually in terms of focus and exposure when you put a mount adapter on the GF2. And then you mount the lens on the camera. You will set the camera on M, and then you will set the f-stop on the lens. Then you can set the shutter speed, and you can see on the display if the exposure is over or underexposed. Then, if you press the shutter button, if the lens will not communicate with the camera, you can't take a picture. So you get a prompt on the screen, and then you need to go to the custom menu and set the WO setting to on. This will free you up to shoot pictures even with the older lenses from many different SLRs and from rangefinders like the M series Leicas. This Lumix GF2 also comes with a built-in flash and a hotshoe for additional flash units or to connect an external live electronic viewfinder. The Panasonic DMW-LVF external live viewfinder is a super useful accessory when the sun is bright and you can't see the display. Another totally unique accessory for the Micro Four Thirds camera is the first interchangeable 3D lens. The Panasonic 3D Lumix G12.5 f12 lens will enable you to shoot 3D pictures with the GF2 and a few other Panasonic cameras. When this lens is attached, the DMC-GH2, the G2, and the GF2, it artificially produces an effect called visual disparity. Left eye and right eye images are captured simultaneously by the two lenses and then recorded using the side-by-side method. To view the recorded images, simply connect this camera to a 3D compatible TV with a mini HDMI cable. And to get you better sound for your videos, I would suggest the Zoom H1 Ultra Portable Digital Audio Recorder. The Lumix DMC-GF2 is available with a 14mm pancake lens or the 14 to 42mm lens. And you can get the GF2 in some stylish colors: red, silver, white, and black. The Panasonic Lumix DMC-GF2 is the world's smallest and lightest Micro Four Thirds camera with many advanced features at your fingertips. For more information about the Panasonic Lumix DMC-GF2, please visit us online, give us a call, or stop by our New York City Superstore. Thanks for watching.